Hello all. Well, it's finished Watford 2, Sunderland 1 in a really disappointing end of the game. In a game that, if I'm honest, probably deserved to be a draw. We started off with, as rumoured during the week, Eliza Mayenda was out injured, so Wilson Isidore came in for his first start. And to be fair, the first half we were poor. We struggled to get into the game. We couldn't deal with our wing backs. They played a back three with two wing backs, and we couldn't cope. We kept on getting caught out time and time again, and that's where the goal came from. All the space in the world down the left hand side. The kid puts a crossover, and he's unmarked all the time in the world. A pity spot in the bottom left hand corner, and that goal had been coming for the first 25 minutes. And we were lucky only to go in 1-0 down at half time. You know, I was so pleased that for the half time to finish. Like I say, we were slow. We sat off them. We give them all the time in the world, and first half was really poor. And I was, like I say, so pleased to get in at half time, just 1-0 down, for Regis Lebris to try and sort something out and you know, sort some of these problems. In second half, totally different. Could not have been more happy with that second half performance. We upped the tempo. We pressed them higher, 5 yards up the pitch. We stopped them playing, and it worked. You know, we got into the game, we almost scored straight from the kick-off after half time. Then we get our goal. Roberts down the right hand side, pings across in, Wilson Isidore, it gets across his man, like we've been saying a good striker should do. It's 1-1, and from there, we absolutely battered them second half. They couldn't get out, you know, apart from the other odd breakaway, but we were on top. We kept on pushing them hard, we kept on pressing them high. They couldn't get out, and it looked as though there was only one team going to win the game. You know, I thought we were brilliant second half. Roberts and Mundell again causing issues, Certain getting forward, Chris Rigg in the midfield, and Job again much better. They were anonymous in the first half. Get the 1-1, you're thinking, right, let's go and win the game. Substitutions, we brought Paveda on, who I thought didn't really get into the game. Russian, who I thought didn't go in the game either. Once Wilson Isidore went off, I thought the attacking momentum kind of left a little bit. And then, you know, 86th, 87th minute, Dan Neil, what an absolutely stupid tackle. You know, he almost did it 10 seconds before he actually gives the penalty away. He's tried to dive in, didn't get the ball, then he's had a dive in again. The bloke's just showing the line, he's gone anywhere, but no, he dives in, shows his naivety, and he gives the penalty away. And, you know, all that hard work in the second half is down the drain. And I thought Dan Neil was poor today. You know, I didn't want to make a scapegoat of him, you know, but I thought he was really poor today. He kept giving the ball away. You get in that deep line position, you can't give the ball away, and he kept on giving it away. And I thought he was really poor, and that just capped the performance off with giving the penalty away. So, not wanting to slate the lad, but I don't think this captaincy in this deep line midfield playing role suits him. It stops him playing his natural game. So we need to sort that out in midfield. You know, when Alan Brown's fit, does he come back on the side? And for the expense of Dan Neil, I'd like to know what your thoughts are in the comments below. But like I say, that it's such a frustrating end of the game after we got back in the game and looked as though we were going to go on to win it. And all that hard work was really undone in the space of, you know, 10 seconds. Absolutely crazy tackle and just absolutely no need for it. So, you know, disappointing, frustrated, angry. It should have been a draw. Like I say, a game of two halves. Watford were really good first half. Really impressed with them, the way they played, high energy, passed the ball about well, but that's because we let them do it. Second half we were much better, up the tempo, and we looked a different side of the first half. And like I say, the game for me should have been a draw. But it's another defeat, just for us. Good for us. West Brom lost at Sheffield Wednesday, which was a chance for us to capitalise and go top of the league. As it stands now, we're now joint top. I think there's three of us, West Brom and Blackburn, all on 15 points, but we're now potentially only a defeat away from being back in 7th. So that's how tight it's suddenly become at the top. I know it's only early doors, but when you have these chances, when opponents slip up, you have to take your chances. That's what good sides do, and we haven't done that today. Like I say, so annoyed, frustrated, disappointed. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Player ratings today. Patterson didn't really have much to do second half. Couldn't blame him for the goal, so, you know, 6 out of 10 for Patterson. See, Human and Certain first half were getting caught out by their wing backs, struggled. So 6 out of 10 for them too. 09 and Meppen didn't have as good a game as he had last week against Borough. A couple of errors in there. Luke 09 probably our best defensive performer today. So 7 out of 10 for 09, 6 out of 10 for Mackem. The midfield, like I said, Dan Neil I thought was really, really poor. 5 out of 10, give the penalty away. Chris Rigg struggled in the first half. Had a couple of chances in the second half, but his first touch kind of let the ball get away from him. So 6 out of 10 for Rigg. Job, again, struggled in the first half, imposed himself more in the second half. So 6 out of 10 for Job. Roberts on the right hand side, I thought was good again. Looked sharp, trying to get past his man. Needs to work on his shooting because he had a couple of chances and his shooting was terrible. So 6 out of 10 for Patrick Roberts. Remain Mundell again. Teams look like they've doubled up on him. Well, Watford did today, and they're trying to take him out of the game, but he still created some good chances. Just needs to work on trying to beat people too many times rather than get a shot away or get a crossing at times. But I thought he did decent today, so 7 out of 10 for him. But my man in the match today, I'm going to give it to Wilson. His first game his first performance, should I say, his debut, gets a goal. Looked lively, especially second half. Was making some great runs across the defenders. Held the ball up well a couple of times. So for me, Wilson is a man of the match. Probably give him a 7.5 out of 10. But overall, like I say, a disappointing end of the game. The game should have been a draw. If you can't win it, they say don't lose it, and we've chucked it away. We've given the 3 points. You know, stupid tackle. They need to make it. But we move on now to Tuesday night against Derby County, where we've got to try and put that right. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Who was your man of the match? What was your thoughts on the performance? And what's your thoughts on Dan Neil? You know, for me, I love him to bits. I think he's a great player, but I don't think this captaincy and this deep lying role is suiting him at all. So where do we go and who do we play? But let us know what your thoughts are. Thanks for watching. Take it easy, stay safe, and we'll speak soon. Ta-ra.